What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be playing as the Republic of China, and we're essentially gonna be we're gonna be unifying China in the 1939 start date. Well, 36 actually, my bad. And of course, firstly, we're gonna start off with simple, just Guangxi clique. Now, kind of bankrupted myself, but you know what? I have enough of money, so it's fine. Not enough money. Well, I have all the troops I really need. These guys will more of just be like a pushover, really. Now, of course, this period of time, pretty famous, just before World War II, and like most people don't really even talk about it. Nobody talks about the Chinese theater most of the time, but like China was undergoing like a period of like warlords, and that's why the country is this fractured, as you can see in the map. And so, just like that, took over the Guangxi clique. Of course, China was in warlords. This period came after the collapse of the Qing dynasty, in which Republic of China, although powerful, couldn't really take over the entire place. Real massive. China's pretty massive, I guess. Pretty understandable. Anyways, I was about to invade Yunnan, but Japan just out of nowhere decides to start the Sino-Japanese War, which technically would practically be accurate timing. It was about 1937 when it started. And so what I did is I got Joseph Stalin to go to war with Japan. And I essentially took all of the land I needed to make a peace deal. And I kept trying to make a peace deal because I only wanted all of the land that was normally Chinese land. And eventually Japanese, well, they still did not. So you know what? I was just like, screw this eventually. I was just like, screw it. I'm not going to bother anymore. They're distracted with Stalin. They're not going to try to invade me. So I just decided to go straight ahead with the invasion of Yunnan and completely turn my back on the Japanese because, of course, the Japanese is such a small threat, you know? So insignificant. Uh, Anyways, this invasion of Yunnan goes pretty smoothly. And, of course, I just annexed the whole territory. Just like that. It's really nothing. And I start gathering my troops, and I start sending them straight to, well, the other China, you could say. It was communist China, basically, Mao and his forces. And for the last time, I tried to make peace with Japan, and this time they actually want peace. And when I realized that they wouldn't, I quickly invaded Taiwan since I realized they were weak and tried to make a peace deal out of it. They only let me take the top part of the country, but I was so sick of them, I was happy with that. I could take it later anyways. And so, right here, Mao was actually pretty good friends with me, but you know what? It doesn't matter. This is a war game. It is what it is. And I quickly invaded. Either way, in real life, Mao ended up, both sides were in a civil war, so can't say betrayed, but well, they fought a civil war even after the Japanese invasion. And I tried to threaten Shaanxi with not Shaanxi. Sorry, I'm thinking of the Marvel movie. Shaanxi, this warlord with annexation, but really didn't work. And then I was about to declare war on them, but they did the job for me. So I just, sent all the troops in, really. And they really did not stand a chance. But when they declared war on me, in a coalition with the Dutch East Indies for some reason. And so I was wondering what to do about that. I wasn't too threatened, mainly because, there was oceans separating us, and in this game, the AI is not very good at naval invasions. They can do it, but it's not that big of a threat, considering they didn't even have much factories. And so I just got British Malaya to go to war with them, said it would be a distraction, but they were very persistent about, not making peace with me. I tried to invade Taiwan because I thought Japan would be distracted with Stalin, but apparently not. They really wanted to protect Taiwan. So since I was at war with Japan once again, I had to since they were separated by water, I didn't care much. And so I just went on with invading Menjiang, which is actually in real life, it was a Japanese puppet state. So yeah, that went pretty easily. I tried making peace with the Dutch East Indies again, but it didn't work. So I raised an army to try to retake Taiwan. But all of a sudden, Manchuria invades me. They invade me along with Mongolia. Now Mongolia, I threaten quick. Well, I make peace with them, and they decide they just back off. Right? They back off pretty quickly. But Manchukuo doesn't stop, and well, I didn't try to stop them because I actually wanted to conquer them. So I thought I would have enough troops to do so, and so I didn't really pay too much attention to the Manchukuo front. Big mistake. You'll see why. But I essentially just sent them to invade Taiwan, and I realized now my lines were breaking, and turns out I was bankrupt. And so I frantically kept trying to make peace deals. On the other hand, my invasion of, well, Taiwan by Japan, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I tried to make a peace deal again, but it didn't work. And then these guys just kept pushing into me. And I kept accidentally pressing skip turn because I kept spamming the turn button because I wanted to continue. And then I kept trying to raise units, but it didn't work. And and then at this point, the Dutch East Indies was tired of war, so they kind of let me go. And now you might have realized there was a cut. And well, basically what happened was Manchukuo, they invaded all the way until nearly until Nanjing. But eventually their lines were stretched so thin that they made peace with me. And even though I had nothing to stop them, I don't tell Manchukuo. I guess made peace with them. And so over here, you see me, I managed to take the entire island of Taiwan away from Japan. So I took it back for China. And then that essentially completed all the Western conquests. Now, with my spare troops that I have here, and of course I'd make a new army, it was time to take revenge on Manchukuo for practically forcing me to, well, nearly invading me until Nanjing. Okay, I cannot let this happen. Like, how can I let tiny Manchukuo invade me until Nanjing? And it's not possible. So I quickly I made a overwhelming force, really, of thousands of people. And this time it went well. This time Manchukuo could not resist my invasion. And they fell back pretty quickly. They managed to push me back at one area near the I don't know the peninsula name, but they managed to push me back there. But they really couldn't keep that up. No, I just completely pummeled them. And well, that was revenge for nearly trying to surprise and invade me. Well, just like that, really, it was over, and I just assimilated them. Funny enough, Manchukuo is a Japanese puppet state. Was a Japanese puppet state in real life, but strangely enough, they don't start off as a vassal of Japan, which I find kind of weird. But you know what? I don't know. I guess the game just wants to be a little bit more, give a little bit more freedom, to someone who's playing Manchukuo, I guess. And so after that, I decide to just invade Xinjiang. And this one, since I'm much more prepared and it's not just like some surprise attack by them, I do pretty well. They're not able to stop me. Also, that it probably has to do with the fact that this region is relatively fine. But then all of a sudden, Tibet freaking invades me. Like, this is literally, I think, like the third surprise invasion in this video. I swear, it was very annoying. And so Tibet, though, they pieced out quickly. They were afraid because when you're powerful enough, the AI does that. They're afraid of going to war with you, even though they start a war, which I actually never get the sense of that. Like, why would, I don't know. The AI is weird in this game. Honestly, it's just weird sometimes. And so I start assimilating all of Xinjiang, right? All these provinces here. And then I decide to invade this Sibai-san. Yeah, look, I'm not good at pronouncing Chinese names. All right, I cannot. I'm not good at pronouncing these. But I just invade this Chinese warlord. He doesn't exactly fold to the ultimatum. So I just decide pummel them. And it goes pretty well. And that invasion, it wasn't too hard. And so now, to unify China, all I needed to do was, well, conquered Tibet. And, well, honestly, this is more like an alternate history, to be honest. Like, what if the nationalists won China? Like, but, I just want to try something new, like change history, as they say. And who knows if they would have invaded Tibet, actually. Who knows? But, you know what? I just decided to do it because, they're kind of part of China now, so, yeah. Wanted to reform the complete Chinese borders. And so I started invading Tibet. And, well, let's just say, yeah, being attacked from multiple angles by thousands of Chinese troops is not a recipe for a great defense. Yeah. As you can see, they got absolutely wrecked. And even when they repelled one attack, there was always more troops. There was more troops to reinforce. And, yeah. They got wrecked. And so just like that, I managed to form the Chinese borders and essentially unite China as the, well, Republic of China this time. So just like that, after this invasion of Tibet, I just decided to move all my troops back so I can assimilate it all. But, just like that, I managed to form, well, unite China. And who knows, maybe I can do a part 2. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.